Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Beam for Construction. So in this today Navisworks tutorial episode, we will be discussing about how you can use the element ID to search the same object in Revit, and if you want to search any object from Revit to Navisworks, then how you can do that one also we will be discussing. Okay, so let's say we have already discussed in previous videos in detail about the clash detection window. Okay, so you can go and check out my previous video. Let's say we are having a clash here. Okay, you can see here, let me demother and hide other also. You can see we are having a clash here, and now to resolve this clash we need to search that particular element in the Navisworks. Okay, we need to check that particular element in the Revit, sorry. So how you can search that particular element in the Revit? If you are working on a small project, then it is not difficult for you, but if you are working on a big project, then finding the same element in the Revit that you have recently watched in the Navisworks, it is very difficult to find the same element in Revit. Okay, so this building is small, so you can easily go to your we can say your Revit file, and you can found, okay, this element is clashing there because this building is small. But whenever you are working on very large project, okay, you are not able to found easily that where is this duct in my model. So how you can do that? So with the help of element ID, you can identify the same object that you are looking in the Navis. Okay, you can identify, you can go to the same object in the Revit itself with the help of element ID. So let's say here we are having a clash and we need to resolve this clash in the Revit. Okay, so to find this duct in the HVAC model, so what you will be doing, so this is our HVAC model. We are having total, let me show you in the selection tree, we are having total all services here: architectural, drainage, firefighting, HVAC, structure, water supply. Okay, so this one is in the HVAC file, this duct. So we have to open the Revit of HVAC file. So this file I have already opened. Now I will be selecting this duct. Okay, after that in properties, when we will be opening the properties, we are having element ID column there. Okay, so you have to simply right click and copy the value of this duct, that is element ID. Element ID is unique number for each element in the particular Revit file. Okay, so HVAC, this duct having particular unique ID, that is element ID. And if we will be going to Revit, okay, in Revit we have to go to manage tab. Okay, in manage tab you will be finding inquiry option. Here you will be having an option select by ID. So whatever ID you will be mentioning here, it will select that object. So you will be clicking on OK after paste. So you can see here Revit has selected the same duct here also. Now easily you can move it or you can remove the clash, whatever. Let's say here we are having this duct clashing, but this duct is not required. This is drafting or modeling issue, so we will be simply deleting this duct from here. Again we will be updating the model. Okay, then we can replace let's say this PC, let me replace the original NWC file, and this clash will be no longer there. Okay, NWC export. So this is my location. I am replacing with updated HVC file. Now we'll be going to again our Navisworks manage, and here we can simply click refresh. Okay, so you can see the duct is removed because we have updated in our Revit model also. So this is how you can remove the clash. You can search any duct that you want to search, or any equipment with the help of element ID. Let's say this FCU we want to check in Revit. Again we'll be going selecting by this FCU, copy the element ID from here, again going to Revit, then select by ID, show OK. So here you can see, okay, same location we are in the Revit also that we are looking in the Navis right now. So this is the first, that we are checking any element in the Navisworks, and then same element we want to check in Revit. Now opposite we are doing. Okay, let's say if you are working here and you want to see the particular this one. Okay, let's say this AC you want to see particular in the Navisworks file. Okay, now we are making the opposite process. So how you can do that? For that one, first of all you have to get the element ID of this object. So to get the element ID, you can simply go to manage. Here, when you are selecting that particular object in manage, you will be having another option above selected ID, that is IDs of selection. So whatever you have selected right now in the Revit interface, it will show you the ID of that one particular. Okay, so you will be simply clicking here, then you can simply you can copy this one. Okay, Control C, done. Now we have to go to Navisworks. So as you all know that we have already discussed in detail about the find items, so you can simply go to properties. Okay, because all those elements IDs are available in the properties under element ID. So we have to go to find item. Okay, we have to select the HVAC file, then we have to uh, provide some parameters here. So what we are looking for, element ID. So we can simply select here element ID. Okay, what we are looking for, value equals to, okay, what we have copied from the Revit, this value we have copied from the Revit, this value we are looking for the same element in the Navisworks. So we will be putting same value here, Control V, and find all. So you can see here, let me show you in the background. Okay, so here that unit we are having, so find first, we will be clicking, so it is inside the room. So let me cut a section. Okay, so you can see here the Navisworks has highlighted the following element here also. Let me turn off all other services for your better visibility. HVAC, hide unselected. Okay, so now let's say we are somewhat here and we want to find the same element that we are looking for inside the Revit. So we will be finding the same AC unit inside in Navisworks file. So for that one we have already mentioned all the datas, element ID value equals to. Now we will be clicking on find all, okay, or find first. So you can found here the Navis has highlighted the following element, and if you click on, let's say if you are somewhat here and if you're clicking on zoom selected, whatever Navisworks has selected right now, zoom to that particular element, so you will be going directly for that one, zoom selected AC. So this is how you can find from the Revit to Navisworks also with the help of element ID. And one more add-in is there in that with the help of that add-in, you don't need to go to find items, you don't need to create such items list here. You can simply use that add-in to faster your work. So that is Clastrix. In Clastrix you can go, and here you are having an option to select by ID. Okay, so you can simply click here and copy paste the same ID and click on let's say deselect this one first, and now we will be running the test. Select, so it is selecting the same object again here. So this add-in also you can use, okay, or otherwise you can use the find item tool also. To install this add-in, you can go to website and you can search for the Clastrix. Okay, clastrix.com website, and you can download this Clastrix add-in. Okay, so this is how you can search the element. Okay, let's say if you are looking for this duct, this same duct you want to find in Revit, then you have to copy, you have to check in the properties this value, you have to copy this value. Okay, then in Revit you will be going and you will be mentioning the selected value from there, and you will be clicking here. So same it will show you in the Revit. And to find the same element that you are looking in Revit, you have to simply first you should copy the element ID of the selected element, then you will be going in Navis. Okay, in Navis you can use the find item or you can use the Clastrix add-in. So you can see here the same element will be selected. Okay, understood. So thanks for watching the video.